Hey guys, and welcome to the partially abandoned DVD side of the Blu-ray mountain. I don't know how I got here. We got a little bit of a Blu-ray update for you guys. First off, I got a couple titles from FYE. They're all used, so let's just run through those real quick. Swordfish, you saw this in Blu-ray Quest number 4. One of the first movies starring Hugh the Wolverine Jackman. Don Cheadle, and a really good performance by John Travolta as the main villain. And of course, Halle Berry's boobs. Next up, we got my first Ben Affleck picture, The Town. It's got a really good performance by Jeremy Renner as Ben Affleck's brother. We got Ben Affleck, and then we have the breakfast item himself, John Hamm. This film reminded me a lot of Christopher Nolan's work. You can tell he's a big influence on Ben Affleck. I really like this movie. Solid heist film. Last up is Chronicle. From what I hear, it's a really, really good found fiction. From what I hear, it's a really good found footage film. I finally said that right. It took me 3 takes to say that. It's a really good found footage film, and I like superheroes, and that's it. It's about teenage superheroes and what happens if you get powers as a teenager. So I'm ready to check that out. Now I have 3 other pickups I want to show you. First, we got Jacob's Ladder. I've never seen this movie before, but I heard that it's really, really, really good. It's a nail-biting thriller, and I really like Tim Robbins, so I'm ready to check out, Jacob's Ladder. I hope I don't have to climb anything, because that would be really exhausting. Next up, we got The Crazies. The Crazies is a remake of a George A. Romero film, and it stars Timothy Olyphant, one of my favorite actors, and I was very happy to see that George A. Romero is an executive producer on this film. I'm a big fan of his Dead franchise. Like Diary of the Dead is one of my favorite zombie apocalypse movies because it's not really about carnage and violence like that. It's about what's happening in the background, where these people are, what life's like on the road during one of those things. But anyway, this is about The Crazies. Timothy Olyphant. I saw this on TV once. It was actually pretty cool, so I decided to pick it up. And the last of the bonus pickups, we got The Ring. And the last of the bonus pickups, we got The Ring. You're not going to watch it.
Why would you even own that movie?
Because it's great. Last of the bonus pickups, we got The Ring. Really great horror film. Kind of revolutionized horror films in the 2000s for me. I think this came out in the 2000s. Let me check. 2002, I was right. Really good movie, solid horror film, and yeah, revolutionary. And the last one, I told you I was going to get it. The Scarface Target Steelbook. How badass is that? Can't wait to open it. It's got digital HD, and that is an awesome cover. Now, if you want to stick around, I got a little bit of bonus content on this, and it's like a couple-minute video. Go through some special DVDs. So go ahead and stick around if you want to check that out. Welcome to this really isn't the summit. This is like a small cave in the face of the mountain. This is where I keep all of her movies, and that's what this video is dedicated to. And with that said, let's just get started here. Look, Cheerios. Little Mermaid, Diamond Edition. Came out in 1989, the year I was born. Not really the biggest fan of Under the Sea, but I have a daughter and she loves this. And may look like DVD. DVD's gone. Blu-ray. Shrek, entire story. All 4 movies are in here. It's actually a really good buy on DVD. I know. It's Blu-ray mountain, but there are some Blu-rays in here. But this is mostly DVD, just letting you know. I've already seen this before, the Christmas collection. My daughter's like the biggest Tinkerbell fan in the world. Actually, I think it's somebody else. And we have the Pixie Hollow games. I'm actually a big supporter of all of these movies. They are really good for little girls. And some girls that are not so little anymore. But yeah, Pixie Hollow games. Charlotte's Web. I remember watching this movie when I was a really little kid in elementary school. Was the first time I saw this. Was when they rolled in the TV and you're like, Chicken Run. One of my favorite movies. Mel Gibson does the voice of one of the characters in this, and I don't care what anybody says about Mel Gibson. Dude's awesome. We're back. I think this is a really underrated Steven Spielberg film. Animation's really good. Hand drawn, looks great, and it's good for little kids. It has a positive message. Next up, we got the sequel to Peter Pan, Return to Neverland. It's about Wendy's daughter. It's actually pretty good. I've only seen it a couple times, but hey, sometimes you can't be better than the classic, and this film really isn't better than the classic, but it's still a good movie, and you should definitely check it out if you got kids. The Emperor's New Groove. Not one of my favorite Disney films, but I remember when this came out. I'm a big fan of like the later movies, like Hercules and Mulan and stuff like that. And this is still a solid film. And the sequel's actually pretty good too. How to Train Your Dragon, the beat-up DVD version of it. Actually really like this movie. The only big complaint I have about this is David Tennant is in it, and I think he has one line. Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. I'm a big fan of the classic Scooby-Doo stuff. Not really a big fan of the stuff after. This is the stuff after. Like before they did some of the newer TV shows, they did a few movies with Scooby and Shaggy, and they're okay. Instead, we got Dawn of the Dinosaurs. I actually really like this movie. It's the third Ice Age movie, I think. Yeah, third Ice Age movie. And it's pretty solid, and it's better than the sequel in my opinion. And I never got to see the fourth one, so that's what I get to judge. Speaking of Ice Age and Ice Age 2. Another Scooby and Shaggy movie. Ghoul School. It's okay. It's about the daughter. They're all daughters, right? It's about the daughters of classic movie monsters like The Mummy and Frankenstein. It's a good time. Disney's The Aristocats. One of their oldest movies, and it still holds up today. It's pretty good. You can tell it's hand-drawn animation, and the fact that I said it still holds up today means a lot. We got a Scooby-Doo double feature, Cyber Chase and the Boo Brothers. I actually really like Cyber Chase. I remember when it debuted because I'm old like that. Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Still, we got Barney Goes to the Zoo. That's right. I like Barney. What are you gonna do about it? Gonna knock some DVDs over on me, aren't you? Barney's always educational, and you know, Barney's awesome, so why not watch Barney with your kids? We got a 3-film collection that I found at Walmart. Coraline, Paranorman, Box Trolls. We got a family fun pack. We got 4 of the Land Before Time movies. Speaking of Land Before Time, the first one, not even opened yet. Cinderella, not one of my favorites, but I have daughters, so Cinderella. Sleeping Beauty, again, not one of my favorites, but daughter. A Blu-ray. How to Train Your Dragon 2. I actually really liked How to Train Your Dragon 2. I know they're making a third one, can't wait. This one was better than the first one, and this one was really good. Barney's Great Adventure, the movie. If you watch anything Barney, watch this. Despicable Me 2 on Blu-ray. I can't say enough good things about Despicable Me or Despicable Me 2. They're both really solid movies. And I still haven't seen the Minions yet. I've heard it's been getting like, it's only for kids, but I'm sitting here doing a video on kids movies, so I'm probably going to go see it. We got the Winnie the Pooh movie. This isn't the good one, in my opinion. There's one that came out before this that's a lot better. A Very Merry Christmas movie. Barney. What more good things can I say about Barney? Barney is educational. Barney is fun. Barney is fantastic. Check out Barney, please. Do I have to say any more about Barney? Signs for babies. Babies all need to know how to sign because, you know, we don't understand. We don't understand that. We don't know what that means. So, teach your kid how to sign. Come on, take an interest in signing. I found more Cheerios. Pop, Russell Brand. It's good. Not my favorite, but it's good. I'm gonna save the best for last. Tim Allen, Santa Claus, you know, Ferris Fish and Blu-Ray is one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. Wow, I can't talk today. One of my favorite Christmas movies. One of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. I finally got it out. You're a good bean, aren't you? You're a good kid, right? Right? You're good. So I guess that's it for what I got. This special edition of Zach vs. the Blu-ray Mountain. Welcome to the Bean Cave. This is where she keeps all of her movies at. And if you hit that subscribe button, she'll stop squirming, and then I can do this video. I can edit it. So, hit the subscribe button, please. Stay metal, my friends.